Native Survival. Today we're going to start the process of building a bushcraft camp. Stay tuned. Okay, so a couple things I like about this site is that I have a ridge line right here heading down. So that means that I have protection from being able to be seen from that way, because they're going to be below me looking up, and now you're going to see my camp. So that's nice. It's nice to be on a ledge on top of a ridge line, because it also allows you to look out and you can look down on animals, things like that. Gives you a little bit more privacy. Now I'm actually underneath another ridge up here, which is beautiful, because if people are up there, or animals or anything like that, if they're looking this way, they're actually going to look right above my camp. I'm actually going to be tucked into this nice little cubby. Now it's also going to help with the wind and the weather and things like that, because wind is going to have a harder time finding me in this little secluded, protected zone. Now you might notice there's a lot of downed trees, so there's no shortage of firewood. And a log like that is a great spot to make a splitting station for your axe. And because of all these trees, it's easy to find places to hang your hammock, if that is your route. I think hammock is a fantastic shelter to use because it gets you up off the ground. So if the ground is real wet, like if it's been raining for a few days like right now, it's dry, being up in the air. And it's also good to get off of snow in a hammock. It's also good, which is the most important reason probably for me, is to get away from the ticks. So I really like hammock camping a lot on the tick seasons. So I like this little gotta watch out for that leaning, huh? I like this little secluded spot. It's a good start. We have firewood, we have some privacy, so that will knock down our noise and others' noise. So first thing I like to do is find a place to hang my hammock, because that is dependent on the trees. I can build my fire in front of me after that. So I'd rather find a hammock hanging spot first than a fire spot. So this is a good tree, and go in between those, although that is a little narrow for me because I am 6'4", but I believe I would fit in between those. But there's another one right here. Now this is a broken off, dead standing oak, so it's strong. It's not really something I would prefer to hang off of, because it's dead standing. It's not a good strong living tree like that, but it would be a good option if I was going to do a low hammock, because obviously the base is the strongest part. So I usually hang my hammock only a foot or two off the ground. I mean, very low to the ground. So that is actually an option with the low hammock. If not, I can go between those two trees, no problem. So that being the case, if I'm right here or right there, I'm going to want to put a fire right there for that spot, or right here and put a fire right in front in this spot for there. As you can see, I've actually had fires previously right there, and I have camped here before, and I did do my low hammock on that dead standing, and it worked just fine, not a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on my fire pit.